has played against another seed coming in to today's final. We did lose an awful lot of seeds early on. Two former champions lost in the first round. Lin Dan, three-time winner, and Chen Long, two-time winner of this event, lost in the first round. But here is the man of the moment, Kento Momota, in his 9th final in his 12th tournament this year, looking to win an 8th title in his last 10 tournaments played. To say he's in good form is a little of an understatement, I think. So he will wait for the defending champion. They show a message from the players coming into the finals on the giant screen. And the fans here just being shown Cho Tien-chen. Won the final last year, beating Tommy Sugiato in the final. And he was a semi-finalist here in 2015. He's been a big supporter of this event. This is his 9th time that he has played the Korean Open. Cho Tien-chen, the defending champion. His own little piece of history today, because today is his 30th career men's singles final. So the two players meet the court officials, Sean Sukdeo of Trinidad and Tobago and Kim Hyun-up from Korea. So you can see that this will be the 12th meeting today, and of the previous 11, Kento Momota has not only won 9, he's won the last 5. Last time they met was the final of the Fuzhou China 750 event at the end of last year. But what is quite remarkable is it's only the 3rd time in the history of the World Tour that the men's singles final features the #1 against the #2 seed. The only 2 previous times it's happened has been at Super 300 events. Kento Momota, as you can see, is 25. He celebrated his 25th birthday on the 1st of this month. He is world #1 and he's enjoying his 53rd consecutive week on that status. As we saw from the race to Guangzhou standings, he is #1. He went up this week to #1 after his win in China. 3 of his opponents, either qualifiers or promoted from the qualifying. And the only player originally in the main draw was Li Xijia. And as you can see, all of his matches in 2 straight games. So to the defending champion, Cho Tien-chen, 29 years of age, enjoying his 8th consecutive week at a career high of 2. Well, not only his 30th career men's singles final today, he's had a battle on his way through to today's final. Second round was a repeat of last year's semi-final, this year in the second round against Nishimoto, quarter-final against Rustavito of Indonesia, and the semi-final against his teammate Wang Suwei. And that was 3 games as well. So our court officials that I was telling you about, and while we look at them, I will tell you that only 4 men's singles players have ever managed to retain their title here at the Korean Open. Wu Wenkai, the left-hander in 91 and 92, Peter Gader in 2000 and 2001, Lee Chong-wei in 2012 and 13, and the last man to do it was Chen Long in 2014 and 15. But Morton, it's a tall order, I think, for Cho Tien-chen to beat the very much in form Momota, but...
Yeah, I like your buts.
I thought Momota's semi-final yesterday against Parupalli Kashyap, I thought he looked as if he was struggling with his movement after all of his matches last week. And this week, I think it's beginning to take its toll.
It is. It's not only yesterday. I think all through this tournament, we've seen signs of fatigue from Momota. He's coming through, I would say, in flying colours, but you can see that he is fatigued. You can see hasn't got the same pace, hasn't got the same patience as well. So I think that Zhou Chen, who is a very physical player, is maybe having a chance and can capitalize on that. But let's see how it goes.
Japan. Kento Momota to serve. Love all. Play.
So the men's singles final, the left-handed Kento Momota against the defending champion Zhou Chen. And here's an interesting stat. Of course, Kento Momota has already won 7 titles this year, but he's been in 8 finals, which of course means that he's lost a final. Zhou Chen has been in 3 finals. He's won all 3 titles. So he hasn't lost when he's been through to a final this year.
Yeah, and I think what is also important to say is that Zhou Chen, one of the wins was at the Indonesia Open Super 1000 tournaments, which is of the highest quality.
Yep. Good rally. Or should I say long rally? I was mistaken. But the extraordinary thing is with Zhou Chen, since that Indonesian Open, where he won, he went on to Japan, lost in the 2nd round, went on to Thailand, won, went to the World Championships, lost in the quarterfinal, went to Chinese Taipei, won, went to China, quarterfinal. Here he is again.
In the final.
In the final. So he's had a win, not a win in the next tournament, win, not a win, win. It's quite extraordinary run, isn't it?
It is.
Seems to win every other tournament that he plays. Yeah.
Service over.
Okay. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting.
3 rallies in.
Yeah.
And you're already seeing signs. Share.
I think Momota is looking tired.
Yeah.
I think his movement is not that quick. He's not exploding. I know we've just seen 3 rallies, but still there are signs. However, I also think there are signs of Zhou Chen is very prepared to rally.
3-1.
So he's from the beginning sending a very strong signal to Momota. If you are going to win against me today, you got to work.
Yeah.
Service over. 2-3.
Yeah, that's the first explosion. That's the first time we see him jump and go for it. Good play by Momota.
I was calling his semi-final yesterday, Morton, and I thought towards the end of the match, Momota looked as if he didn't want to lunge deep when he was stretched. There's almost as if he had a hamstring
problem.
At
the front, yes.
Yeah.
4-3.
think you're right, Jill. I think there is a small drift.
Sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah.
But perhaps the conditions in the stadium here have changed a little bit as more and more spectators are coming in on the later days of the tournament.
That's one left.
Service over, 4-5.
Oh, yes. That's good racket head control.
Service over,
That's
6-4.
Oh, yes.
7-4. Service over, 5-7.
That's been very successful in the first 5 minutes of this match.
8-5.
3 times, I think, that has been a winner.
Yeah. Well, how many times have you talked about the skill at the net from Momota?
Yeah, but that shot, this one here, that one, that is a poor shot. That's a poor selection of shot as well from Cho Chen-chen. It's played too slowly. Momota has got all the time in the world to play that spinning net shot. And with his qualities,
That's going
in.
Yeah, misjudgment from Cho Chen.
10-5.
Yeah, that's landed in too.
Service over, 6-10.
Good anticipation.
Oh, well, it was the same shot from that deep, or certainly from the forehand corner, cross-court angled shot. That time getting the benefit of the net cords, the left-hander. But it's the same intention. And he has a 5-point advantage at the mid-game interval.
Yeah, good play by Momota so far.
And noticeable that Victoria Cow's not here.
Yes. I don't know for what reason.
No, she was here earlier in the week. I do hope everything's all right.
20 seconds.
But she hasn't had to dash home for other reasons. Do you find it extraordinary that it's the first World Tour event this year where we've had the #1 and 2 seeds in the men's singles final? Here we are in the 19th event, so 18 previous events. Never happened.
11-6.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Play.
It's tough to get through the competition. Is really tough, and even though that you might be seated way up on the list, doesn't mean that you are automatically qualified.
Mm. Men's singles and women's doubles are the only two disciplines where that hasn't happened this year.
Okay.
Prior to this, of course, and
Yeah.
prior to this match.
See, this is what I don't understand. I know we mentioned it earlier, but we just had the mid-game interval, and they should have mopped the court.
Yeah.
7,
Yeah, because we
11.
have designated
Play.
court attendants.
Eight, 11.
That's careless. We don't often see that from Momota.
9, 11.
Yeah, just long.
Service over. 12, 9.
Sharp. Very tight play by Momota. And that's good judgment, isn't it?
Yeah.
39.
Well, both of these players have won a Super 500 event already this year. But coming into this tournament, the previous 5
Place and court,
World
please.
Tour Super 500s, 5 titles, men's singles titles, have gone to 5 different players, including 2 different Danes. But obviously, with them both having won the Super 500 already, one of them is going to win a second 500 title this year.
Wasn't it Momota had a clean sweep in one of the Super 500, Super 750 last year?
No, I don't think so.
Wasn't it? Can't remember. It was, I think, either a player or a pair that.
Yes, it was the mixed doubles pair.
It was the mixed doubles pair that did it. That's true.
Service over. 10, 13.
Momota, incredibly, was in 4 of the 5 possible finals at Super 750 level.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice.
look at that. Look at that.
Service over. 14-10.
Oh, yeah. That's very
Service
good
over.
too.
11-14.
Just inside the line. Not this time.
Service over. 15-11.
Yeah, I think Cho Chen got a little bit desperate on this one. You see, it's way out on the sideline there, because when he's opting to go down the backhand side of Momota, he's been guessing really well. Good anticipation from Momota. So forcing Cho Chen perhaps to say, okay, I have to go for the forehand. And this time he was just going too wide.
And again.
And again, it's the same one. There was one shot cross court to the backhand side of Momota, and he straight away anticipated it. So some pressure on Cho Chen to get that straight smash from his forehand side inside the court.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, fabulous rally.
Look at the smile on his face. Yeah, well done by Cho Chen.
Service over. 17-12. Thank you, Line Judge.
So presumably, Momota will get an even higher ranking points total after this tournament, because last year he gave a walkover in on the quarterfinal to Nishimoto, so got no world ranking points. It depends if he's got enough Super 750 and above tournaments on there.
Exactly, where he's collected more points.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will raise his average.
Oh! Oh, it's too long.
Service over. 30-17.
Oh, well taken.
14-17.
Once again, we see Momota moving towards his backhand side, trying to have a look here. He's already on his way to cover that one. this time, the smash down the line is perfect.
Oh yes, yeah, well played, Cho Tien-chen on a run of 4 straight points.
17.
Short. Yeah, good follow-up. And he's back level.
I'm trying to notice how many smashes that Cho Tien-chen has directed towards the forehand of Momota now. So eventually it's opening up for that cross-court smash, or at least a smash down to his backhand side. It's just a matter of when it's coming.
That's too loose.
Again, getting in trouble on that cross at the net. It's played very, very tight. Try to have a look at it. This one there, the one that he's playing from the backhand cross at the net, it was a similar one as what we discussed earlier. It's very tight to the net. It gives Momota the opportunity with his forehand, where he's got such a nice touch and spin on it, to play a simple shot.
Yeah.
So not enough pressure on it.
Oh, quickly changing his shirt. Obviously the perspiration from the sodden shirt.
Yeah, it's dripping on the floor.
Yeah.
But I think that's a very, very good sign of being a professional player.
Yeah.
Very aware, knows that this is a problem, and quickly, nobody's
Yeah.
noticing it, just doing it, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I think that's very good.
18-17. Play.
Oh, good judgment.
That's close.
That's very good judgment.
So it's over. 18-all.
6 of the last 7 points now to Cho Tien-chen.
He doesn't see anything.
Play.
Oh, that's unusual. Men's singles normally.
Yeah, normally they change it.
Yeah.
Cho Tien-chen in deep concentration around that serve.
Oh, that is great skill. All about angle and placement.
18.
Barely a half smash. Look at that. Wonderful.
Oh. As you always say, you couldn't go down and place it and do it any better than that.
Exactly. Look at this. Watch it, watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right into the corner. So the game point opportunity
Service over. 20.
is for
Game
Kento
point,
Momota.
19.
Good defence. Ooh, good rally.
Pace is up.
Yeah. Was challenged. Oh,
Both
of them were challenging.
Whatever you say.
Well, it was called good, so the challenge has come from this man, Chou Tian-chen. Here we go. No, it was plumb on the line, opening game to Kento Momota.
1 challenge remaining. Game.
21-19 opening game.
First game won by Kento Momota, 21-19.
Oh, it was a good opening game. Oh, gosh, it was close, wasn't it? 24 minutes for game number 1. Now, Morton, I've just checked those world rankings, and even if Momota went on to win today's final,
He's not getting enough points to increase
to make any difference to his ranking. He's got one tournament win at the German Open that isn't even counted towards his world ranking, because he's got so many
on top of that.
On top of that.
Yeah, but he's the man to beat. He is the man top of the tree.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. He is playing very well. But that doesn't mean that he can't be beaten. We have seen on occasions that some players are really having a good go at him and manage to win.
Yeah. So another little fun fact, which won't be happy listening for Chou Tian-chen fans, because since 2000, when seeding records began, only once has a number 2 seed won this title in the men's singles discipline, and that was Chen Long in 2014. So number 2 seeds haven't done particularly well here at the Korean Open.
Yeah, but
Second game.
That's just statistics.
It is just statistics, just a bit of fun.
One love.
Or Chou Tian-chen needs to be awfully careful at the start of this second game.
Yeah, I would thought he would try to up the pace a bit, make it a little bit more physical. If that's the plan, I think the first game, despite the fact that he did not win it, served a good point for him.
Yeah, served a purpose.
It did.
Missed it.
Service over. 1-2. Service over, 3-1.
Yeah, Momota's keeping a good tight ship, very solid in what he's doing, making it difficult for Cho Chen Chen.
Oh, well taken. Yeah.
Service over, 2-3.
Momota really acknowledging that shot by Cho Chen Chen. You can see it on his facial expression as and when he's turning around facing the camera here. There's a lot of acknowledgement.
All.
Oh, it's landed in.
That's in there.
Well, I think that blows my theory about the sideways drift out of the water.
Nah, not really.
No?
No, I don't think so. It's not a lot. We're talking about, I don't know, 2-3 centimeters, an inch. It's not a lot.
No. Oh, yes. Yeah. Very good angle.
5-3.
Wasn't the cleanest of hits, I don't think, but...
That doesn't matter.
No, very effective.
Shots on the frame are possibly always the best.
Service over, 4-5. Wipe the court, please. Thank you.
Well, it's quite possible that this man will break his record of last year of the number of...
Tournaments won.
Yeah. And finals contested. 10 finals last year. This is already his 9th final this year.
Yeah, still a few more tournaments to go. Well, not a few. What, 7 tournaments?
4-5. Play. Five all. Service over, 6-5.
Oh, he hit the net. Well spotted by the umpire.
I don't think that shot from Momota was coming over.
No, nor do I. Oh, yes, it did go
Yes,
over.
It did go over, yes.
It did go over. Wow.
over 7-6.
Oh, it stayed his own side. And a little wry smile from Cho Tien Chen.
Thank you.
Well, I have to say, Morton, I think that all my concerns, certainly at the start of the match, about Momota and his perhaps injury or stiffness in the muscles or whatever, I think he looks good now.
I think he's looking a lot better than I had expected him to look, considering what we've seen previously in the tournament.
Yeah.
So it's over 8-7.
I think Momota is having a fight on his hands here.
Oh, that's magnificent. What a shot.
Yeah, that has worked on a number of occasions now. That cross-court smash from the around the head situation.
Oh, yes. Well, how many times has that worked for Momota?
Yeah.
So it's over.
A handful of times at least.
9.
Yeah.
But I like when he's going on his attacks. He's going a lot closer to the lines today.
Yeah, you felt he was being overcautious in China, didn't you?
Yes, I did, and on certain occasions.
9-all.
Yeah, it was a short lift. It invited the attacking play.
10-9.
That one, far too short. So on a run of 3 straight points now, Momota back into the lead. And now 4 straight points into the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage.
got the confirmation of the scores at the mid-game interval. 11-9 and 15 minutes for Kento Momota. On a run of 4 straight points, 7-9 down. And Cho Chen is a firm believer in doing his own business himself in terms of coaching between games and mid-games intervals and all that. He is very comfortable and is quite sure how he wants to address the new situation.
Play.
So 11-9 for Kento Momota serving.
Service over. 10-11.
Yeah, this is a good rally. Once again, we see the brilliant play of Momota at the net.
All. Okay.
Oh, that's well taken.
Service over. 12-11.
Look how he just stands his ground at the net, having played that net shot. Hovering, waiting to pounce.
Yeah, out. Well left by Momota.
13-11.
One of those shots they're so likely to play.
Oh, lucky net court.
Service over. 12-13.
We haven't heard an awful lot of those roars so far, have we, from Cho Chen?
No, they always come at this stage in the match from him, when it's getting it tight and when he's really trying to get that final push, create the gap, whatever it takes to win the third or the second or the third game.
Service over. 14-13. 50-13.
Time running out for Cho Tien-chen.
Yeah, the physical aspect is not into play here in the second game.
No.
So it's all about who plays the best badminton.
Oh, that's a terrific shot.
Service over. 14-15.
Actually, one of the few times when Cho Tien-chen has been successful when he's attacking the backhand side of Momota. Most of his winners coming to the forehand.
Thank you.
Gone all shy.
14-15. Play.
Oh, great defence.
That's the challenge from Cho Tien-chen.
Oh, I don't think he'll win that, will he?
No, it's way out. That will definitely go down as a tactical challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 16-14. Play.
Good flick serve.
Service over. 15-16.
Clear. It was simply too flat.
Service over.
It was a good interception
15.
by Momota. As you said, too flat, but still jumping from base position. He did create a very good angle.
Yeah. Making Momota run the full diagonal of the court.
16-17.
What a difference when Cho Tien-chen takes the shuttle early like that.
Yeah, he's got this tendency to wait a little. We've discussed it on many occasions previously, but he's got that sort of knack that he's playing shots a little bit too low, from a too low position, when he could attack it a bit more.
Yeah.
Service over. 18-16.
3 points away, Momota, from his third title in 3 tournaments played.
We don't see so many back-to-back wins these days.
No. 2 points away from the title.
19-16.
Oh, yeah.
So the silver,
Well, I remember at
17,
least 3 of those
19.
as outright winners in this second game.
Yeah. It's been far more successful attacking the forehand side of Momota than the backhand side.
Oh, over his head. Yeah, clever play from Kento Momota.
And what a wonderful guess when he had to
So the
guess
silver,
50-50.
match point,
Chose the forehand
17.
side.
3 match point opportunities. His 3rd consecutive title in tournaments played.
Show him.
Should actually correct myself, it would be a 4th consecutive title because the Japan Open before the World Championships, wasn't it? Indeed it was. Japan, World Championships, China.
Yeah.
Show him. Thank you. Match point 17. Play.
It's gone wide, and on his first opportunity, Kento Momota dethrones last year's champion, Cho Tien-chen, in 2 straight games. 21-19, 21-17. And a 4th consecutive title in tournaments played. Well, as always, Cho Tien-chen giving it his all, but he simply wasn't a match today. At crucial moments, Kento Momota just lifting his game, lifting the tempo, lifting the intensity. And in 53 minutes, wins an 8th title of the year.
Yeah, Cho Tien-chen failed to make this match a physical match. And of course, that's a lot due to the fact that the man in the picture, Kento Momota, played a very solid match.
Well, there was a stage when Lee Chong-wei was dominating tournaments. But this domination at the moment from Kento Momota is extremely impressive. Confirmation 21-19, 21-17 in a match lasting 53 minutes.
지금부터 2019 코리안 오픈 배드민턴 선수권 대회 남자 단식 시상식을 거행하겠습니다.
Also ought to be pointed out that this man makes history, because never before has a player from Japan won the men's singles title here. In fact, prior to this year, no player from Japan had contested the men's singles final at the Korea Open.
Vice President of Badminton Korea Association. Track will be presented by Mr. Park Ki-san, Secretary General of Asian Sports Council.
입상 선수 입장.
Welcome players.
So the players invited to step forwards for the prize presentation. Champion last year, beaten finalist this, Cho Tian-chen of Chinese Taipei. Kento Momota. An 8th title this year. In fact, an 8th title in his last 10 tournaments that he's played. The two best players on the planet.
That's a mind-boggling thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the planet.
Yeah.
다시 한 번 더 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.
Not only the gold medal, but a winner's check of $30,000 US. So, coming up after a short break, we will have women's singles, and it is the former world champion and beaten finalist here 5 years ago, Ratchanok Intanon, against the left-handed He Bingjiao.
다시 한 번 더 켄토 모모타 선수에게 박수를 부탁드리겠습니다. 이상으로 남자 단식 시상식을 마치겠습니다.
So welcome back to finals day here at the Incheon International Airport Skydome. Korean Open.